YouTube, what is up with y'all today? Spring is definitely in effect. This is GoodfellaNell, Nail Goodfella. This is my talk video today. I ain't doing talk in a little minute. You know, this topic right here is kind of like, in a way, starting a sneaker collection part 2, or continue growing it, or I like to title this one Maturing with Your Sneaker Collection. And what I mean by that is some of the things you used to do at the beginning that you grew out of doing when you first started. So number one, a lot of people get in kind of like how I did, obviously, by buying Jordans first and stuff. And you know, that next step after you go from buying Jordans and stuff is actually just like going into other brands and drifting and stuff. That's slight mature, you know what I mean, to me at least. And I guess it's all up to the person that's collecting. Just as much as I think I said on another video too as well, just as like key kicks like Jordan retros and stuff like that, and like signature athlete, like the higher end ones like LeBron's and stuff, like the regular kicks or casual kicks is just as important as those. And that's one of the things that people really don't pay attention to. Like something like this, the Adidas Superstar 2 is one of them kicks that never really get old. I mean, this is a kick that you can just easily, you know, walk in your mall today and easily pick this up for like 50 or 60 bucks. High end, maybe this should be less than 100 bucks, really. And we ain't even talking, I'm not even talking about that whole Pharrell line, like with the whole different colors and they trying to, you know, but just like an original like this or the other colorway. They got so many colorways of this shoe, man. This is like a common shoe, you know what I'm saying? This is about as common as the Chuck Taylor Converse, you know what I'm saying? Like, I won't be surprised if a cartoon is wearing this kind of shoe or a rendition of it. It's just like how Arthur is wearing like the Chuck Taylor's, a rendition of the Chuck Taylor, you know what I'm saying, with the shell toe and all that stuff. The Chuck Taylor shell toe, of course. Now this one also has this one is actually called a shell toe because it obviously looked like a shell. But this joint has actually, I think, demonstrating that you can rock like casual kicks is way more important than just like rocking like all the super hot kicks. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta tone it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. And to each his own. Obviously, if you just wear nothing but J's, that's all up to you. But if you just try to be like an all-around kind of like sneaker guy like me, or sneakerhead, personally, that's what I call it. If you collect nothing but Jordans, then to me, you just a Jordan head. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's not a sneakerhead, because a sneakerhead is more of a universal term. And if y'all want to see what a sneakerhead is, y'all can look through my videos, and I basically answer that for y'all. But as far as like maturing with your collection, one of the things, people used to actually clean the soles of the shoes. Like a lot of people that just start be doing that. You very rarely see guys actually still do it after years of collecting, because number one, you got you know, a few hundred pairs of kicks, and it's hard as hell to try to keep cleaning the soles every night. Cleaning the soles, I never was really into that even when I did start, but I have seen some YouTubers just really just go in on cleaning the soles. One of them things that I never really made a big deal about as well, that I also see a lot of guys that just got in, and there were guys that's still in now, that's, you know, been in it for a minute, they still make a big deal about the soles getting yellow. That's one of the things that matured on me. Like, it never really bothered me all like that. When in my first year collecting, the yellowing used to lightweight bother me, but now it really don't. Kind of want your kicks, you know, you want your kicks to have character and stuff, but still remain clean. Personally, some dudes just like to beat the shoes up, and that's it, and that's final, and then just buy another pair. You know what I mean? But me, I like to actually wear my shoes, and I like to actually keep them clean. And I feel like kicks like this is way essential than, you know, than just like a retro Jordan. Not to repeat myself again, but just so I won't go off track and I can keep my mind on the same state of mind and track of mind or whatever. And another one right here is the Reebok Fury Light. Just switching it up, you know what I mean? Like, now this is more of a like a lifestyle kind of like shoe, and it's definitely crazy and this is in one of my sneaker rotations, man. This is one of the ones I really don't wear too often, but it's more of a like a summer shoe to me. I mean, you see the ventilations on it and stuff, but another thing as well, getting into it was the toe box. Well, now it's starting to be like more lifestyle like shoes now, and since every pop culture kind of like embrace sneakers a little bit more with this generation and everything, the creasing on the toe box is definitely starting to, you know, you don't have to worry about that on a lot more newer kicks or a lot more like hybrid kicks like this, because you know, toe box creases one of them things of the past. That to me is one of the things that Jordan Brand actually made the leather hard for on person, like the Jordan 5 or something from 2013. Those line of Jordan 5s were actually, like, a lot of people's talking down on it now, and then too they got better quality now since the whole remaster thing. At one point people was very hard, they was very against the toe box creasing, like to the point where it was like, oh, you just gonna buy the shoes, they're just gonna crease anyway, right? And I think they actually started making the leather harder based off that, if you ask me. Some people feel like they took the cheaper route and then like, okay, it's cheaper material, whatever, which might also be true compared to the leather they put on there now. But I just feel like that hard leather definitely has stopped creasing for a minute. I mean, if you look at a Jordan 5 from 2013, yeah, you can crease them, but if they release a remastered Jordan 5 with leather on it, you can actually crease that more than the 2013. So it's kind of like a drawback to having a real leather or some genuine leather versus the synthetic leather, because the synthetic leather really don't bend as much. You only creases you might get is just like on the sides of the toe, but if you get like a remaster kick, it'll just like be like that. It's just like crunch all up and scrunch and have wrinkles and creases. So that's one of the things, I'm about to wrap this up though, but I say all that to say this, that a lot of guys came in trying to do the whole sneaker shield thing. It's no diss to anybody that still does this stuff, sneaker shields or cleaning the soles of their shoes. To me, that's one of those beginner kind of like things. When you get to wearing the shoe, like you don't and you clean it over time, it becomes more of a chore to try to keep up with it and keep it super clean. Wipe it down when you take your kick off at night and you calling it a night, you know, wipe it down and stuff. And I, even to this day, I don't use the toe box heels or whatever, so my shoes won't crease. But I still do to this day. I still put it like big thick like microfiber rags in there, or I think microfiber rags work best. But if in doubt, use plastic bags or paper, newspaper or whatever, just to kind of stuff the shoe up so it can still look full. You know, that's what I like to do. Personally, I like to let it sit for like 12 hours or overnight or whatever, and then put them back in the box and stuff, just so the crease won't be so strong and they're like everlasting. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind a little bit of creasing. I don't mind some of the, you know, the yellowing and stuff. Do some shoes look terrible yellowing? Yes, but it is what it is. I might try to, you know, reverse the yellowing on that, but for the most part, most of my kicks, it don't really matter about sneaker shields or nothing like that, because I know it's gonna crease, because I don't, you know. And that's another thing too, people used to walk like a duck, you know what I'm saying? They used to wobble like this because they didn't want to get their shoes creased up. But I'm in front of a window and, you know, shit like this happen. But anyway, so people used to walk like a duck because they didn't want their shoes to crease. You know, maturing with your kicks, you just like, fuck all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Eventually the shoe is going to crease. The more you keep wearing something, the more it's going to actually wear down. But not in a bad way. If you got enough kicks in your rotation, that's the whole point of getting a whole sneaker rotation. That's why I even do sneaker rotations, is to make sure that I'm wearing every kick. I don't want to just keep wearing the same 7 kicks, same 3 kicks or whatever. I want to make sure I give every kick that I have in my collection shine. Even the ones that some of y'all don't care for, you know what I mean? it's kick. All my kicks is my favorite that I got and that I like. So, and of course, buy what you like. So, that was just my little, not a rant, but that was just my little, my piece on and my sneaker talk for like maturing with sneakers. So you know, no more sneaker shields, no more cleaning the sole. I never did that, no way. But I was probably more sneaker shield conscious than anything out of everything. Even to this day, I just put, like I said, I just push paper or I push microfiber in there. But like once I'm done wearing it, but when I gotta wear them again or whatever, you know, I don't do none of that sneaker shield stuff. I just let my foot just flow naturally in it. Also too, trying to walk like a duck and walk all funny and stuff will actually put pain on your foot if you're actually walking. So like if you like it'll like late at night or whatever, like after you take them off, you will notice that if you was walking funny in a Jordan 8 versus you being very comfortable in a Roshi, you know, you be having like foot pains or leg pain. That actually happened to me before, because at one point, you know, trying to walk so you don't crease up the shoe is actually more detrimental to you than it is to the shoe, because number one, you're not walking properly, and you possibly messing with like your leg muscle, foot muscle, and all that. And man, shoes is made to be worn, and shoes is made to make your foot feel comfortable, man. If you ain't getting none of that with the added bonus of a style and comfortability and all that stuff, man, might as well forget it. So rate, comment, and subscribe if you want. This is Nail GoodfellaNell. Chime in if y'all want below. Thumbs up, man. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm slowly pushing up, man. I'm about to hit that 300. I'm trying to think what I can do for y'all, though. I might just release my a random 2014 sneaker collection video. Just some random, you know what I mean? I might not even wait till I'm at like 300. It might be like at 250 or something. I might just drop it. I don't know. But it's from 2014, not 2016, because at that time I had like 50 plus, just a little over 50 kicks. So now I almost got double that. So yeah, man, I got more stuff for y'all though on the way. I got more content and stuff. Rate, comment, and subscribe again, and thumbs up if you like the video. Peace.